Black Joy, 1977. This stars Norman Beaton as Dave King, Trevor Thomas as Ben Jones, Floella Benjamin as Miriam, and Dawn Hope as Safra, and Oscar James as Jomo. And I thought it was an absolutely cracking film. I really loved it. I was looking up what Black Joy means, and it's not just an expression of resistance, it is a way of healing. And in the face of so much prejudice and racism over the years, and this is set in the mid to late 1970s, it was a time of great austerity and political difficulty, and there was an awful lot of racism. I've seen another film that I think I may review, Babylon, 1980. Quite a similar era, just 3 years later. I was struck by the similarities. Both films are set in Brixton in South London. There were some themes running through. Both films really important. However, Black Joy is a much more life-affirming, joyous film. So that joy, that sense of resistance really rings through. Babylon involves more violence. Some awful stuff happens. Black Joy, it's much more light-hearted. There's a real deep theme of humour, a great deal of amusement throughout the film. I laughed heartily throughout the film. The sense of humour, really loved it. The main star, the protagonist, is Ben. He's just arrived by plane from Guyana. Dave is very much a Del Boy character. This was prior to Only Fools and Horses. He knows every trick in the book. He knows how to make money. He knows how to deceive people, to con them, and he's always on the make. There's strong patois, if that's the right word. I think nowadays it's called modern London English, MLE, not Emily as in Emily Watson, but MLE, when it comes to getting money out of Ben. And Ben might have started off with a fair bit of money, but he gets into a partnership with Dave. Wow, Dave has seen him coming, and he called him a country boy because I suppose he's lived in Brixton all his life. He knows the art. His smile is his hustle, he puts it that way. He sets up a partnership with Ben where Ben seems to do most of the work. I mean, Dave is kind of a bit of a pimp. He's got these sort of really dodgy ways about him. He's not exactly great with women, how he treats them. There's Floella Benjamin, who has been a television star from the 70s in Play School and many children's programs, but she also had a serious acting role. I find out here, I love the music. I love the expressions, the cha in Babylon, they say cho a lot. There's Ras class and Bomber Cloud, which is used a lot. Don't know even if I should use those terms. I look them up. The impression I get is that they emphasize terms. It's a bit like using the F word. Perhaps it isn't as serious as that, but it's like a lot of English Anglo-Saxon expressions, and it's used an awful lot. An expression of frustration, of upset, of immediacy when you want something done. So anyway, Ben gets to work as a refuse collector. I suppose back in the 70s he'd been called a bin man. It was the old 70s style bins, those little small metal bins before wheelie bins arrived. Oh, there's so much. The derelict land, which I guess was derelict from the war, often with fires burning. I don't really understand why there were fires on land like this. Have they been burning since the war? Surely not. 30 years since the war by then. When it rains and it gets cold, oh, dirty tough. I come across that on the side of a canal boat. Wow. I've looked that up, found out where that expression came from. They go to Soho. Again, the experience in Soho is more about Dave teaching Ben in his inimitable way how to court a woman, how to engage in sexual relationships. They look at film peep shows, all that sort of ridiculous stuff, with Dave saying, oh, put another 10 pence in if you want to see more. And he describes the machine that's delivering these seconds of film as a businessman. They're making money just the same as Dave does. He's teaching lessons, but often it's by omission and by the deceit and the lies. Ben learns an awful lot over time. Oh, I liked Miriam's anger when she finally snaps with Dave. Dave is just incorrigible. Finally, she won't tolerate him anymore. And I just love that scene. There's so much in this film. I'm going to score it 9 out of 10. I'd see it again. Much more uplifting than Babylon 1980. If you want a film that you feel uplifted about and you want to see Black British culture as it was in the 70s, then I would recommend Black Joy. What an awesome little film it is. A friend, a former colleague, liked the post when I mentioned it on Facebook that I was going to watch it. So if any of you seen it, please let me know your thoughts. Please like and tell me your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.